Exactly 4 months ago, Lloyd Barrus was convicted of deliberate homicide by accountability in the killing of Broadwater County Deputy Mason Moore. Today, Barrus was back in court for a hearing that could determine where he'll spend his sentence. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian was there for the hearing and has more.
Here at the Broadwater County Courthouse in Townsend, Friday's hearing centered on Lloyd Barrus's mental state. District Court Judge Kathy Seeley took testimony that will help her determine whether Barrus is guilty but mentally ill. That could decide if he's committed to the Montana State Hospital or sent to prison. In May 2017, Deputy Mason Moore was struck with a bullet while attempting to stop Barrus and his son Marshall on Highway 287 near Three Forks. Lloyd and Marshall Barrus then returned to Moore's patrol vehicle, where Marshall reportedly fired a dozen more shots at Deputy Moore. The two then led authorities on a nearly 150-mile chase. The chase ended near Missoula. Marshall Barrus was killed in a shootout with officers. Barrus was initially found mentally unfit to stand trial, but the state was allowed to forcibly medicate him to get him to a point where a trial could proceed. Barrus was convicted of deliberate homicide and 2 counts of attempted deliberate homicide. Barrus's attorneys have claimed that at the time he was suffering from a severe delusional disorder that meant he didn't have the capacity to conform his behavior to the law. The defense called one witness, Dr. Virginia Hill, a psychiatrist at Montana State Hospital, who frequently worked with and examined Barrus. She noted his history of extreme paranoia and anti-government beliefs.
He had a significant burden to convey to us the persecution that he had suffered for decades. And he strongly believed that the law enforcement and government officials had been responsible for this.
Hill said the crime appeared to happen during an acute episode when Barrus's mental illness was at its worst.
And I believe it robbed him of the ability to appreciate and conform.
She recommended he be placed at the state hospital and continue treatment with antipsychotic drugs. But prosecutors questioned whether Barrus was being fully honest with psychiatrists, and they suggested other factors besides his delusions played a role in the crime, including the use of alcohol, his anti-government attitudes, and the influence of his son. This hearing will be continued Monday in Helena, where the state will present their own expert witness. The final sentencing will be held at a later date not yet determined. In Townsend, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.